Next up, we have Calico.
I always get what I want.
The
You'll
cat
see.
sorry, Calico. The cat lady. Her whole concept is she turns into a cat
Let's go for a walk, Ava.
like this. Ava. She can use the secret vents like this. These are meant for the small characters only, like Ava and Rem. So Calico can use that. Calico is an assassin type of character. She's very squishy, but at the same time, wait, I was wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Calico is not actually squishy. It's purely dependent on your build. You can build Calico to be a lot more tanky and sustain fights, or you can build her to like burst out enemies. But that depends on your kind of playstyle. I prefer a burst one, since Calico is I would consider one of the movement heroes in this game. So yeah, this is what Calico's skill sets are. Number 1, we have Gloom Bombs. Throw a cluster of bombs that detonate after a delay, dealing spirit damage. This is what it looks like. Right? You throw bombs that stick into the enemies and they deal explosive damage. If you're far away,
I'll be the last
they scatter
you
around.
see.
So it's ideal if you're like closer to the enemy
Throwing gloom.
and then throw the
You
gloom
can't
bombs in
stop
front of them,
this.
right? So how do you do this? With the help of your number 2, which is dash forward before slashing all enemies in a circle, dealing melee damage. If the ability hits at least one hero, heal a small amount of health. So this is number 2 looks like. This is what number 2 looks like, right?
Thunder.
So you dash into the enemies and then slash them. So the combo usually goes slash, punch,
The dark will
throw
claim
gloom
her.
bombs, right? But the punching one is a bit risky since you can be parried when you do that. So I suggest if you're like still learning the timings of parry and stuff like that in Deadlock, I suggest to just stick with slash, then bombs. I think that should be more than
Too
enough.
easy.
Okay, Calico's number 3 is turn to shadows and possess Ava. You gain bonus move speed and become hidden on the minimap, but cannot use your weapon or cast abilities. So, what you usually want to use number 3 for is escaping, ganking, and also collecting boxes, right? Boxes are good for like building up your souls since they offer souls, but that's for a different topic. But yeah, that's what
Thanks for
Calico's
your
number
help,
3 is.
Ava.
It's for escaping and ganking. Calico is an assassin, so you usually want to roam around the map and trying to kill people once you start getting your power spikes. So, but anyways, Calico's number 4 is Return to Shadows. Instantly turn to shadows, becoming untargetable, gaining bonus move speed and dealing spirit damage. After a delay, return from the shadows, dealing spirit damage again. So, this is what number 4 looks like.
Adieu.
You become a shadow, you become invulnerable, and at the same time you explode. The explosion causes magic damage, which can be very, very bursty if you have the right items for it. So the combo for Calico usually goes 1, oh no, that's wrong, 2,
Ready to have
1,
some fun.
bloom bombs, and then explode. Or, you can also start a fight with number 4.
The shadows call and I answer. There is no mercy.
See? I added in a punch on that slash. Right? If you can see, let me redo that again. I go 4,
Farewell.
burst them, throw gloom bombs. Yeah, that's Calico's combo. Let's repeat that again. 4,
I go where I wish.
gloom
Death
bombs,
awaits.
space, slash, and punch. Calico is also one of those heroes that you can build as a punching character since her leaping slash deals melee damage, so it takes it has benefits from building for a melee character build. But yeah, the only problem with melee characters is if your enemies start building up rebuttal, then you're just genuinely fucked. You can't really do anything. So yeah, I suggest not focusing on melee characters that much or like building a character into a melee build. Anyways, that's it. Next up,